This is Dice Legacy. I tried this game out several days ago for the very first time, and it is a fascinating idea for a game. It's basically it's like a board game where you roll dice to determine what resources you have effectively or what actions you can take. Then you slot those dice to make the actions happen. But it comes together in a way that only a video game can, because unlike a board game would have to be, this is actually played in real time. So it's a real-time dice game, and it's also, a community survival sim. It's like a colony simulator. There's a lot going on here, and I have to say, it got pretty overwhelming for me pretty fast. So I'm going to start over from scratch so you can sort of see how the game works. And if you're the kind of person who can get very into a game like this could be an immensely interesting and satisfying game. For me, it was a little bit much. I don't think I can sort of handle the amount of parallel processing and multitasking you have to do to keep track of everything that could be going on. But at the beginning of the game, it's actually pretty slow, and you can get it. So let's start a new game. The stranded scenario. Yeah, I haven't unlocked anything because I am not good at this. Oh, enable tutorial or not? Let's leave it unenabled. I think it's been a few days. I think I can remember how to play well enough that I won't need the tutorial. I'm suddenly getting a frame rate spike in my stream preview. Is anyone else getting that? Or was it just me? Because during the loading screen, it just sucked up a bunch of resources during the loading screen. So, we've had a warning that the game is hard. So the scenario is, we're a bunch of settlers who are arriving on a coast on a giant ring world for some reason. And there's a bunch of fog of war. But we're going to start here by the seacoast. Okay, so you all did see those pauses. All right, well, I guess that's just for when the game is loading. Hopefully we get decent performance from here on out. Okay, so... Oh, crap, I keep forgetting. Okay, so this is one problem. In a lot of games, the spacebar is the pause. Like a lot of games in this genre, the spacebar is the pause button. In this game, it is not the pause button. It is the reroll all of your dice button, and it's actually costly to push the button. So let me stay down here. So up there, I've got my speed controls. Instead of going pause out a different button than 1, 2, 3, it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. And so the maximum speed is actually 4. So I need to remember that. But we've paused the game right now so we can talk about what this is. So these 5 right here, these are my people. These are jobs that the people can do. You can see little slots here. For folks. Each time I roll these dice, these are peasant dice, and each of these peasant dice has got 6 sides on it. 1 work side, 2 gather, so the little gears, I think that means working at at a building or a factory or something like that. It's a work representation. Then we've got scavenging, the pick and the axe are scavenging. The hammer is building, the sword is defense, and the compass is exploration. So early on in the game, you don't actually use all of these. There's no reason to fight ever, and there's nothing that requires you to explore. So those last 2 icons are actually this die is bad when you roll it and get one of those. So right now, let's see here. This is wreckage. Okay, so I can work at the wreckage. So I'll drop that die there. I can build this thing, this half-built structure, this cookhouse. I can scavenge over here at these hunting grounds to get some food. I can scavenge here to get some wood. And this compass, I need to re-roll. And I need to re-roll it again. It's a sword. And again. And you notice each time I'm re-rolling it, this number, the durability number, is going down. And that becomes important later. Okay, so let's restart time. So as you can see, each of these dice has been slotted into one of these holes, and it's going to take time to complete its task. And once it completes the task, it'll either give me resources, it'll have some effect in the world, it could have an effect on the die itself. But I just kind of need to wait. Now I can speed up time if I want to, but I need to just kind of wait until these dice finish. Okay, so this one finished, and now you'll notice it's been grayed out. I have to re-roll it before I can use it again. So, okay, so what did these dice do? By the way, I have to say, Dice Legacy creators, thank you so much for, in this game, the singular of dice is die, which is correct, and it drives me crazy when other games use the word dice as singular. This game does it correctly, and I am over the moon about it. I literally would not be able to play the game if the text was saying dice singular all the time. For a game that is so much about dice, I would lose my mind. So thank you, Dice Legacy. It makes me happy. Okay, so what have I just accomplished? Well, I scavenged for food and wood, and as you can see, I've got some food and I've got some wood, more than I had before. I also completed this cookhouse. So the cookhouse is where you send dice to eat. So once a die has its durability number get really low, if I let it get all the way down to 0, the die will die. So instead, I can put it in here and feed it, and it will raise the durability back up again. I'm not in a state where I need to do that with all of these dice yet, but we'll need to keep that in mind. So what else can we do? So for right now, we're going to do a lot of scavenging. Oh, I do have a building die here. Let's see. Is there anything that I want to build? A building to construct. So the school will be necessary eventually, because that's how I make a different class of dice. Like right now, all of my dice are the golden peasant dice. But I might need citizen dice or soldier dice later on, because they've got different icons on their sides, which will allow me to do more things. For right now, though, I think one thing I'm going to want, definitely, is a house where I can produce more peasant dice. Let's make a nice beach house right here. So I'm going to construct that house. I've got one builder. These two are useless. Let's see if we can make... Oh, there's... Okay, well... I don't want to just keep re-rolling them all the time, because that runs their durability down, and that costs food. So I got a couple that I could use, so I just decided to use them. Oh, wait, what's this? This is... Oh, a stone mine. Cool. Whenever I want to start building the school, I'll want to use the stone mine. Okay, so we'll speed up time, let these dice get to the end of their little clocks here. This one's doing nothing until I find a second builder. So here's a second builder. So now we're going to be building this, and I guess I can keep time going a little bit. I know that like Cloudcraft would definitely play this game at top speed, pausing constantly. Though it might be difficult because, again, spacebar is not pause, so all your habits would be off. Let's work towards having 4 stone. That does sound useful. Let's gather some more food and gather some more wood. Notice these little resource nodes here. Each of them has got a number on it. That 21. There's 21 food in here. And when I'm done, when I gather all 21 food, we'll be done with the hunting grounds. Same with the 20 wood that's here, 34 wood that's here, 32 wood, 26, etc. Okay, so we're going to finish this house. And now I've actually got something to do with dice that I don't want. And I'll show you what that is in a second. But let's look through what some of my other options are here. Okay, for instance, a wheat farm. It's a good idea for me to make a bunch of wheat because during the wintertime, this game is a lot, is kind of like Northgard. It's a lot about surviving, and Banished too. It's a lot about trying to survive the winter, preparing to survive the winter. And during the winter, it's a lot harder to get food. And so you want to sort of build up your food making abilities with a wheat farm, with a dairy farm. What else are we going to want? Steam generators are useful once winter starts coming, though they require metal, which I don't have access to yet. And so one thing I might also need to do is expand my district with a district hall, which costs 6 wood. But it looks like... Okay, it looks... Oh, wait, that's the wrong button. How do I get out of here? Dice menu, that's right. Okay, so let's re-roll my dice. Okay, I've got a couple of explorers. You know what? We're going to send them into the house to make another die. So that's what they're going to be doing. In the meantime, let's scavenge some more over here. Let's scavenge some more wood because we want to build another district expansion up there. And then I guess we'll re-roll this guy again and again. Oh no, the durability is getting low. Okay, we can scavenge one more time. Let's get more wood. So yeah, Cloudcraft, the fact that I left the game running at low speed while I talked about something would probably drive Cloudcraft crazy. Cloudcraft is very efficient with his time use when he's playing games like this. Okay, so I can re-roll this one. I can guess, yeah, just keep working. So eventually you get into a rhythm where basically each die that comes in, you just quickly re-roll it and reassign it. though you can get into situations where, like, there's a die that's on a certain face that you want, and you want to hold on to it, but you still want to re-roll the other dice. If you're in that situation, you can lock a die and then re-roll the others. So you'll notice I now have 6 dice because these two, got busy, and I can keep doing that. And I can also set up some scavengers. And this die right here, it's getting dangerously low. So I'm going to set it here, and I'm going to grab some food out of my food stores. And I'm going to drop them in there. So this die, it's at 3 durability right now, but it's going to get better. And then, yeah, let's keep grabbing wood. So this game you can get into a little bit of a flow state with this game where you're just like, solving problems as they come in. And you vaguely, I know that I want a bunch of wood because I want to build a district center. And so I'm just grabbing wood whenever I can. Okay, so here's a district hall. So a district hall, you can see it's going to expand my territory to cover new ground. This iron mine right here is the main thing I want from it. It looks like there's some stuff up here, some like potential enemies. So I'd like to avoid them if I can, while still grabbing this. So the district center the district hall does a couple of things. One thing, it does expand my borders that far, but also the immediate area around it becomes a specific district type and can actually gain benefits from that. So I'll build this thing right here. We'll drop in this guy, reroll these. Okay, got a lot of swords. Let's let these two get busy, and then I'm going to run myself out of wood building stuff. Reroll these. Aha, another builder and another scavenger. So yeah, this is actually a really good game to play while you're just listening to something else or relaxing. Like, you spend a lot of, especially if you're playing at low speed, you spend a lot of time not needing to do anything. It's just sort of running on its own. If you want to get impatient, you can speed up the time like this and make all the dice come back, but you don't have to. So when these two pop back, we'll actually get a third die coming with them. We'll have a total of 8. Boink! There's a new one. Okay, we're definitely putting this child to work over here. Okay, so now we've built the district hall, but we need to explore. This is the first time we actually need to use an explorer die. And of course, it's not appearing. And we've got a builder. Is there anything else I want to build right now? Eventually, I'm going to need more cookhouses. But let's actually build a wheat field. And let's build it next to this district hall. Because I think there's advantages we can get from it. I don't know the game well enough yet to be sure I'm doing the right thing, but I think there's advantages that you get from doing that. So let's scavenge some wood. Oh, right. You don't need to build this. You just need to put workers on it. So I think I'm going to reroll all of these. And I just got a bunch of scavengers. Well, fine. We'll scavenge. I can scavenge. What else can we do, though? Aha! Explore. So we'll explore right here. So after 40, it's going to have explored all of this area and revealed new options to me. And then I've got these two. Okay, work. Okay, I can put a worker there. And let's re-roll this explorer and another worker. Okay, so now we got folks working in the field and planting some wheat. So one thing I am going to have to start worrying about fairly soon is technology. If I want to, unlock new abilities, new advantages, like for instance, if I want to be able to use this district hall to like buff the things around it, I'm going to need technology. I can't get technology with just peasants, though. To get technology, I have to have citizens, which means I need to have schools. So let's just reroll this now. But I also have to worry at the same time about the fact that all of my dice are getting run down now, and I don't have enough cookhouses for them. So actually, we should probably start doubling up on the cookhouses. Put a builder there. Because it's going to take me forever to recover all of my dice if I have to put them into the cookhouse one at a time. Okay, so the exploration is finished. And so you can see we've revealed this area up here. We now have access to more forests. We've got access to some ancient ruins. I don't think I've seen ancient ruins before. Let's explore these ancient ruins. And then a new stone mine and iron mines. Those are going to be very helpful. Oh, hello, ancient ruins. These appear to be the ruins of an old storehouse, now engulfed in vines and moss. The walls could cave in any second. Perhaps some valuable materials could be inside. Success chance medium. Okay, let's enter. Past the entrance is a large circular room that once housed goods of any kind. Some materials could be repurposed for construction, and now I've got a bunch of stuff. On the opposite end of the room, white worn-out drapery is covering something quite massive. Success chance low. Will I lose the treasure I've got so far if I keep going? I don't know. I've never done this before. Under the cloth is more stuff. Nice. Okay. I'm nervous now. I'm going to escape now. Nice. Oh, old walls start to crumble. Timely. Okay, so that's gone away now. Well, that was interesting. I didn't realize they had things like this. Okay. All right, so now we've got 2 open cookhouses. So let's recover this guy. And actually, you can just load up food at these places whenever you want to, and they won't get consumed until you put a person there. So yeah, let's start scavenging some metal. Reroll these. Let's drop this guy right there. And so now, the only action that I have at the district hall is if I've got gold, which I have a little bit of, but not very much, I can turn this into a different type of district. I can turn it into a peasant's district or a citizen's district, which can get different advantages based on technology that I've unlocked. So let's figure out. So to build a school, I need 6 wood and 4 stone. Okay, so let's start scavenging some more wood. I've got nothing useful here. Okay. Again, like all of my dice are getting worn out. So I'm starting to go through my food quite a bit. Okay, I need to use workers there. Let's keep scavenging wood. Reroll these guys. Scavenge wood. Work in the fields. And, ooh, herbs. Should I get some herbs? I can't really use them for much yet. I haven't built any of the buildings that use them. Okay, these will be useful in a minute. So I'm going to lock that, get that ready to go. Reroll the other 2. Reroll them again. Okay, we'll scavenge some more wood. Okay, we need this. Reroll these guys. Ah! It's getting colder. Oh no, winter's approaching already. Soon our fields will be frozen and venturing into the wildlands will be dangerous. We need to make sure we have enough wood to burn in our steam generators. Also, we need to build our steam generators. So, let's look at that. Steam generators. That is the thing I wanted metal for. So, where was that? Welfare. Steam generator. I need 5 metal for that. And unfortunately, I don't have a lot of room. Okay, so I can do that. And not there. No, that wasn't what I meant to do. Okay, let's try to harvest this stuff before it gets cold. Let's grab some metal there. I don't think I've got anything else for this worker to do. Oh, actually. More people! And we did still need more wood, didn't we? So, okay, so we're going to need to keep getting metal as fast as we can. Getting some citizen dice wouldn't be bad, so that we can start building technology. This might be a little early for that. And also, we want to maintain our wood for whatever furnaces we build. Okay, let's reroll this. Replanting this field right now. I'm not sure if wheat dies in the winter or if it just can't make progress during the winter. But either way, we could use some more metal, so we're going to put that there. Let's feed this one. And, yeah, no, I don't have any use for that. Let's grab more metal. Let's... Don't need any of these. Feed that one. This is all useless to me. Okay. Can't get any more metal, but let's grab more wood. So, I'm just thinking, what jobs am I going to be doing during the winter time? I've only collected a little bit of wheat. In order to use the wheat, I need to build a mill, which I can build. So if I put the mill here, I'm just thinking about where I'm going to be, what stuff I'm going to be able to heat. If I want to keep making food and collecting wood, then maybe that's where I want the mill. And the steam generator I want here to warm this whole area. So that means I'm going to need, okay, a bunch of workers here. That's not what I wanted. I want builders. Let's build some stuff. I guess we'll keep scavenging too at the same time. Scavenge some food. Why did I scavenge? No, stop. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to put that in the herbs. There. Reroll. Okay, I would love to get some builders, please. Reroll again. No builders. Just nobody's in the mood to build stuff. And that one needs to be fed. And you notice I'm running low on food. Because I have not been scavenging here enough. And I have not got my mill yet. Up here, by the way, is where you're tracking the end of summer. It's going to start getting into the cold area, and it's going to be bad. Not that bad. It's not as bad as, like, Frostpunk, but, you know. Okay, again, let's scavenge for some food. Let's recover this guy, I guess. Oh, okay. So the council. So periodically, you need to make some decisions about, oh, here we go, about like new policies. At the start of every season, obtain 2 wheat for every wheat farm inside peasant districts. Or I can immediately get new peasant dice. Or for the solstice celebration, I'm just not even going to think about that, what that is. Newly obtained dice have 1 extra power to, oh, interesting. So I haven't really used power that much. I was most interested in this at first because I want to learn how to use peasant districts effectively. So I could pick this one. Dice having more power. I think that means that when you use them, like if you roll like scavenger and it's got extra power on it, I think you actually get more stuff from scavenging. So that's tempting, but I think I'd rather actually learn about this. Okay, so I think that means that winter is starting. So let's please get a builder so we can get this mill working. Let's also please feed our people. Can I also build another cookhouse? Just wondering. I can afford it with wood. 3 cookhouses is what it felt like I needed the last time that I played. So let's feed you. Again, running low on food. Okay. Oh! You see that? This die froze. So I can't use this die for the rest of winter. And now, once I finish this, with the no builders that I ever roll, yeah, once I finish that, let's lock this one. I'll be in a position to at least keep people warm for some tasks. So I think I want to reroll the rest of these. All scavengers, of course. Why would I get anything besides scavengers? You jerks. Okay, so I guess we'll... I don't know, I just want a little bit of everything, I guess. So let's just drop people all over the place. Herbs, why not? So this one's not going to reroll ever. This one, more wood. Fine. Now everybody come back. I'll reroll you. So yeah, so it's like the thing I don't want to do is just keep re-rolling a die until I get what I want, right? Because its durability will go down, and it's going to cost me more food to keep that die. Okay, so I've got a worker here. I can scavenge again for food, which will be useful. Roll again. Exploration? Why not? No. Okay. Somebody give me another worker, or like I was getting nothing but workers and builders when I didn't need them. All right. Oh yeah, that only needs 1 worker. So this is gonna grind. Oh, I need to put the wheat in there. So I put the wheat in there. So now it's gonna grind that wheat into food. And once I get a nice wheat operation going here, my access to food will get much better. So I've got a worker that I'll want to use again at some point. Reroll everybody else. This one, oh, okay, so I do actually have food available now for these two. We can keep scavenging for food. And then, a builder. Let's please build. Okay, we got another frozen die. That's just gonna, winter is long. Like, it seems like I'm not suffering that many problems here, but winter is a long, long season. And eventually all of these dice are going to freeze. So actually, maybe what we should be doing is huddling up in our little houses, and doing what you do in the winter in your houses to get more peasants so that the ones that freeze will be replaced. All right, okay, so we've got room for this worker. So the reason I was building this steam thing right here was so that I could work on the mill during the winter. But it looks like I'm actually going to finish all of my mill work before I've even got a steam thing. So, whatever. All right, so this one, ready to scavenge for more food. Speed ahead. Okay, so we got a bunch of food. That's nice. Oh, we've got a new little friend here. Hello, small child, who's going to now work in our factory. Oh, check it out. I've got enough gold now that I can upgrade this district hall. So this is going to turn into a peasant's hall, which means that at the end of winter, the fact that I've got a wheat field here is going to give me extra wheat because of that policy that I set. Which actually makes me think I should build another wheat field. So production, wheat farm. Now the question is, because I don't actually have to spend time building these. Oh, check this out. I can put wood on this now. Wood, wood, wood. Okay, so now this, after a few seconds, is going to start heating all of these areas around it, and people can work here without freezing. So that will be nice. I don't have any wheat to grind, so unfortunately that doesn't help this at all. But, so that'll last for 2 minutes. So if I wanted, by the way, I can actually recover dice from being frozen if I've got a tavern and beer. But I don't or ale or something like that, whatever this is. Ale. If I have ale, I can warm them up, which, is great. I can't do it now. But so this does make me want to only make people work right around here. So yeah, I can scavenge here. I can scavenge here. I can scavenge there. These guys are all safe now from freezing because I've got the heater. But I haven't yet built up a way to recover all of these dice. It does make me think, though, I should build as many wheat farms around this area as I can, so I'll get a big, at least I'm hoping that these nascent wheat farms that have never been planted will still count when I get to the end of winter and it's time to collect my bounty. So the question is, okay, so I've got some herbs. I could build a dairy farm, which makes food from herbs. I've got enough resources for that. What else could I do? I could build a brewery, which makes ale from wheat, but I don't have any wheat right now, so I couldn't use that during the winter. Herbalist huts help wounded people, but I don't have anyone who's wounded yet. Yeah, maybe I'll build the dairy farm right here, still in range of the heater. And, okay, well, I didn't get the stuff I needed, but we are going to need, because I'm spending a lot of time building things, I am going to need to get some more resources, so. Okay, and that is a builder, but I'm waiting for another builder. I guess we'll just let time pass quickly. Get this scavenger back first. Work. Okay, there's a builder. Got two very hungry builders. One thing I should probably do is build a steam generator around my cookhouses. At least, yeah, covering all 3 cookhouses. And actually, yeah, I should probably make it border the area of the other steam generator. Oh, the herbalist hut. Does it even work? Actually, no, this isn't a hut. This is a whatever. Anyway. yeah, let's put the steam generator here. And once I've got some builders for it, I mean, yeah, sure, why not? I can keep these warm because feeding my people shouldn't get them frozen, right? La Coalition asks, is this campaign, tutorial, mission, free play? This is the campaign. I decided to not do the tutorial this time around. Okay. You know what? I have to risk... Wait, why did I accidentally grab... That was weird. Okay, I'm going to try feeding these people. Feeding them in the cold, when I have not yet built this, is going to be a problem, but they're so close to death, I feel like I have no other choice. But yeah, so I decided to start the main first campaign over again without a tutorial, so I could show you how stuff works. This is probably a bad idea long term because I didn't actually get all that far before I was like overwhelmed. Oh crap! Yep, I got a frozen one. Before I was overwhelmed and decided I needed to start over and figure things out. Okay, I just want another builder. Okay, cool. So now I've got 2 people left who are not frozen. They are going to be building this heater to keep the cookhouses warm, so I can now feed my people without having them freeze. Okay, wait, did one of them just freeze? Oh, right. One of them froze building the thing. Great. Well, then... Cool. Let's have this guy turn some herbs into food. Because I've only got one guy left. He's just like working, he's like milking the cows, working at this dairy farm. Okay, I can see that summer is coming, though. Summer is coming. Okay, I could build something. Oh, wait. Oh, that was risky. I had him working without the benefit of heat. I forgot that the steam generator ran out. So let's figure out what else this guy can do. He can work. So yeah, he can make more food. But is it worth it to... Yeah, let's do this. Let's spend some wood. Let this guy work the dairy farm again. And, oh wait. I started time speeding up without actually giving him resources. Okay, so let him work the dairy farm again. As slowly we see the snow start to melt. All right. So now I got the one die back. I guess, yeah, let's just have him feed everybody one more time. But eventually we'll hit the point where everybody else thaws. And we'll be back in business. Wait, did he just freeze? Oh, he ran out of... Wow. He just froze at the very last minute. Now I'm down to nobody. Okay, I guess we'll just accelerate into summer. I mean, yeah. Come on, I think this is the boundary line right here. End of winter right there. There we go. Winter has passed. The snow is gone. The weather's getting warm again. We made it through our first winter. Now it's time to move forward and discover what lies ahead. Oh, slow down. Okay. Solstice celebrations, sharing experience. Okay, yeah, let's do extra power. All right. So now, get everybody back. Let's feed the people who need to be fed with all this extra food that we've been storing up. So that's going to happen. We're still paused. Let's figure out what else we want to do. Did I? Yes! Check it out. I got 8 wheat during the winter. Awesome. Okay, so we've got mega wheat fields here for people to plant. So I'm going to want... So it used to be that I always wanted tons and tons of scavengers, which I still kind of do. But now I also want tons and tons of workers. So let's scavenge what we can from all these places. But we should also start thinking about what else we want to build. So... a school to start building our technology would be a good idea. By the time we get through next winter, I would like to have a brewery. And at some point, we should probably maybe when I'm ready for soldiers, we'll expand over here and potentially unlock bad people attacking me. I don't want to do that yet, though. All right, but actually, you know what I should do? Let's make our plans, but then we're going to do an episode break so we can make multiple videos of this. We survived our first winter, right? So that was pretty good. we want to build a school. That means we're going to want to scavenge a bunch of wood. Oh, but here's another worker. Let's put them there. Scavenge a bunch of wood and scavenge a bunch of wood. Okay, so we're all set up for the next year, but before we move on to that, let's do an episode break. Let me. Oh, real quick, I'm going to catch up with the chat, make sure I didn't miss anything super important. La Coalición was mentioning that I could probably just take these dice and put them in the microwave when they were frozen. If only there was. Maybe that's what technology will give me, the ability to create microwaves eventually. Jedi Citrix says, how do you come back from having no one? So I think if everyone literally dies, like you don't have any food and you have to keep re-rolling your dice and they all go away, I'm pretty sure that's just the end of the game. Having no one, like everyone is frozen, you just have to kind of sit there through the winter and accomplish nothing. That is one concern I have about the game, though, because I'm pretty sure that, so at least this early on, nothing bad happens if you just wait. You don't make progress, but nothing bad happens. Later on, that becomes a problem because you start getting into like enemy territory and people start raiding your town. And once you get to the point where people are raiding your town and attacking you, if you don't have people to use as defenders, that becomes a problem. And there may be other mechanics that get introduced later on that that sort of will tax you over time if you can't stay ahead of things. But early on, actually running out of people isn't that bad. You just have to sit there and wait for the winter to end. So, I think it's probably okay that it's, it's a little bit low, low stakes early on, but eventually you get to the point where, I think it can become a disaster. I know I was really intimidated by how challenging it was to keep up with enemy attacks at the same time that I was managing everything else once I got deeper into the game. But yeah, so if you want to subscribe to my channel, you can, see other weird games that I play. The next video about Dice Legacy that I make is going to be right there, and we're going to make that now for those of you who are watching live.